Hi everyone, so this is the year-end video for year 2023 and you guys can see that there is so much happening but very little bit of cleaning, and some of my plants are very malnourished. That's because I have been away for closer to 2 months now, and back and forth traveling between my partner's place and mine, and being out of the city a lot. However, because of the rains that we've been experiencing every evening, despite the scorching sun which I am under right now as I'm doing this video, since I need to get it out before the 31st, we have been receiving quite good rains during the afternoons or after midday. However, matured plants like this, they can take it. You can see that there is a lot of moss on the walls. I have not gotten around to clean none of it. I think I might move again, so I might do that once and for all when we are close to moving. However, there's some more time for that. Let me get to it. The plants are doing fine actually, but some days when it's scorching hot, this is what happens to my lacunosa. I've already shown you how they lost a lot of leaves, but this time it's not the leaves. They might drop, but they seem severely discolored, which is a form of malnourishment. However, I can see so much growth in my carnosa and other plants too, and there are some gnats. That there's that infestation going on also. They go away when I spray neem oil, but guys, you can also hear the sound coming off of me is pretty weird because I'm under the flu for the second time, and my partner gave it to me for the second time. You won't imagine it. That's one of the other reasons that I wasn't able to come out or step out of the house, at least to be fit enough to do a video. So since my elliptica started doing very well with less sunburns and healing all the fungal damages on its own due to the advanced nature of this plant, I put it on the second shelf. In a normal scenario, this would have been the third shelf in an IKEA home. So, and I have shaded my other Hoyas because it does not have the green net which I normally use. I've shaded them all with this Panda tessellata. Right, so this is the first time I'm showing you one of my orchids after a long time actually. Maybe it's the whole year, right? Because these have been recovering, and most of them have been repotted, and these are new keikis actually. The move took a whole toll on my orchids, and that wiped out almost all of my phals. Okay, so the others are doing fine. This was recently repotted. This is my Hoya memoria, and it's throwing out new growth. It's doing fine. It's totally in lava rock and charcoal with the top layer of pebbles. No water underneath for a reservoir. This needs to be cleaned again. It's full of algae. And this is my Hoya rangsang, which is no, it's not Rangsang, it's a type of a I don't know, something I don't remember. Really fogged in the brain these days. Overall they are doing fine. Okay, and the small specimens I have repotted because of the heavy algae buildup, and what I did was I threw away the media. Except for the lava rock, I threw away all the charcoal. And this is also a cutting of the mother plant of Hoya elliptica, which I showed you, which I broke off and I couldn't insert into this heavy bush. Okay, I lost some of the leaves from here, okay, recently. Now I have the chance of inserting this, but there's a lot of growth happening there. Because of that, I don't want to insert it into the same pot and disturb it. Now that I'm talking to you about this, I feel like I can add a bit more media onto the top, or just leave it like this. Can you see how nicely it took onto the lava rock and charcoal? But I might have a root meal issue too. Okay, so I have to come out with the neem oil again. So these type of things are common. Whenever you get a root mealy issue, don't panic, right? Whenever you get a fungal attack, don't panic. Especially with a big plant like this, they have their own natural ways of overcoming all this, just like we can come out with solutions to our problems. I can see a lot of new vines everywhere, right? That's my Hoya decay, and a lot of sun stress in my Hoya merillii also. Okay, but this type of sun stress I do not recommend, right? I might have told you this in a previous video also, because the merillii has a very thick and fleshy leaf. It can take it, but at the same time they can burn too. And these have been here under scorching sun during days which it did not receive any rain in the evenings also. That's why the top of my Hoya carnosa is very yellowing. It needs more green in it, that is more nitrogen and more shade. If I cannot provide the shade, see, the leaves are coming off. I have to be ready with a nitrogen spray. So overall they are surviving, but this is the state of my plants. I'll show you something that is doing well. It's this, right? I have shown you this before. There's some algae there, but this is in total coco peat, and see the new two leaves. So here where I have kept it, excuse the algae guys, it gets less to no sun. Okay, and that's a bare pot over there. The plant which was in it died off, and see, it's doing fine. So that's how it is. Some Hoyas tend to thrive in the third shelf where there is a very bit of sun, and in the very most bottom shelves where there is less to no sun. So that's how it is. And my crinkle 8 has been suffering the whole time, all over these years, and it still suffers. So I have no idea what to do. I have up-potted it, down-potted it, and this seems to be a very bad cutting which is giving me all this trouble. So next time when I'm buying, I will be buying a very healthy plant, something like this, just with one big vine, or I will never go for 2-leaf cuttings, because with the crinkle late I've never had much success. And I know some of my Hoyas have bloomed, and one such is again the elliptica. These are recent purchases, you guys know. So as the Hoya carnosa, a few months old. So other than that, these are my old plants, which I made them suffer with just water and high sun and no fertilizer at all. At least for a month they did not get any fertilizer. That much I'm sure about. So however, today what I did was I came and I cleaned the whole thing up. There was not a load of dead leaves, just 3-4 on this, as expected due to the yellowing, and some on the smaller cuttings, repotted cuttings. I am really surprised that these survived without any fertilizer, because they were just repotted and I totally went away and I could not fertilize thereafter. You see, these are yellowing. So what I did was, finally, now that my organic fertilizer is done, I sprayed it. It has been such a long time. I think I cured that for over a month, so I do not know whether there's any goodness in it right now, because that is organic. Because of that, normally we would only cure it for 15 days and then spray it. I thought of adding some synthetic fertilizer, but I didn't. I just watered them and I sprayed with fertilizer. First of all, what I did was I watered it. So here I'll show you what my Colgata Sumatra is doing. It has a lot of pinnacles and this is budding up. Okay, the vines were all over the place and it was hard to lean it over, so now it's leaning on this column, and you can also see how my vanilla is doing. These are the plants which are over here. You can see the cow pots over there, media everywhere. Cleaning the garage is another thing which I'm not gonna attempt. My partner has to do when he comes, but it's all messy. Just have to sweep it up. Maybe I might be able to do it. However, right now I'll show you a little bit of the orchids that I have. They're doing fine. I'm not gonna move them or change them or anything. So overall, if you have plants which are matured enough for you to ignore them for a certain time, you can go ahead and do that. It's better if you have some slow release, but I do not like pebbles hanging around, so that's why I don't use it. I need my media and everything to be very clean so I can flush and take care of them easily. But when I tend not to fertilize, I think it's better I have some slow release. That's a lesson I'm giving you guys. If you're going for holidays, or if you're planning or not planning, or if you're not sure that you'll be able to fertilize because you fall sick, please make sure there's some way to give the nutrition the plants need. Best way is the slow release fertilizer. Then the fertilizer will do it with the natural rain. It gets poured on without having to get the help from any human being. So here I just want to show you my Hoya Natalie. It's doing very well. There are new leaves popping up from everywhere which has not hardened up. These are two new leaves. I know there's more there. This is so dilapidated, the trellis, so I need to re-trellis all of them, guys, but until I relocate once more, I won't be doing that, right? For some reason this is the only trellis that is staying strong. These are all cane and bamboo in the middle, and they're doing fine. So I just wanted to tell you guys before I end the video, I'm here, right? You guys can ask me questions. It's not that I don't get questions also. I just got too busy with my personal life, and there will be a lot of the things changing, like my career, and everything will be changing. I still do not have a clear plan as to what I should do. I just feel like the field that I'm in currently is draining me. So because of that, I need to get out of it. With or without something in line, I will be giving resignation or saying bye-bye to that job. And in my personal life also, there are so many changes. I think I finally should do something that I like, but I don't know how it will be, successful for me. So we'll see how it happens. There are a few more videos lined up, but I hope I can get to them. I know I have not kept my promises as to so many things that I planned to show you guys on my channel through my videos, but I will some way or the other, and we'll see you again, and I will post another video or footage into the same video of the things that I've been doing once I'm absent, because I was absent for some time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had a eye-opening year 2023. Wish you all the best, the very best, and nothing but the best. God bless you all for a great 2024. This is Annie signing off. Happy New Year. Bye bye.